Mr. Abhinav Dev to please join us on stage, as well as Mr. Anil Kapoor to please join us as well. Please give a huge round of applause to each of our dear guests. Inviting Mr. Santosh Naik to please facilitate Mr. Abhinav Dev. A huge round of applause, please. And now also we'd like to invite Mr. Dev to facilitate Mr. Anil Kapoor for today evening. Please give a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, dear guests of honor. So as we proceed today evening, we will first welcome our first guest of honor from the dais. We would like to introduce Mr. Santosh Naik, who is the Managing Director and Group CEO of Disha Direct, and the man behind many innovations in the real estate. Across the world, Disha Direct conceptualized and launched Rosevilla, finest second home preferred by every Mumbai girl. Disha Direct's mission is to give India the finest homes that meet the emotional, physical, psychological requirements of its inhabitants at the most competitive prices. And to realize this mission, Disha Direct is in association with Abhinav Dev Ventures in launching the phase 2 of Rosevilla, the finest second home. Please welcome our first guest of honor, Mr. Santosh Naik. Please say a few words.
I welcome you on behalf of Disha Direct and Abhinav Dev Ventures. I know Abhinav for last, I think, 6-7 years, and few of you know he is a very good or one of the best ad filmmaker and film director. Many few of you know that he is an architect by profession. So we have been discussing a lot in last few years. He knew that I am into a real estate industry. We are doing some amazing projects. So we wanted to associate with each other for last few years. Last 2-3 years we have seen many projects. What do we start? How do we start? And when I told him about Rosevilla, he got very much excited. He came to the project Rosevilla around 2 months back. And the moment we stepped in, he fell in love with the project and he told me, yes, this is the project we want to do it together. And that's why the new venture has started, Abhinav Dev Ventures. And I'm very proud, very happy that me and Abhinav are very good friends and we are coming together as business partners. After that association, we wanted to, how do we launch this project? And Abhinav casually discussed with Anil sir when they met for a discussion that I'm doing a project with Santosh and this is the project. And I met Anil sir, I told him about the project and he immediately said, yes, this is where I want to, this is where...
Has won numerous awards internationally in Asia as well as in India. A gold line at Cannes 2012, a bronze line at Cannes 2012.
Good evening, everyone. Warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of Disha and Abhinav Dev Ventures. And one thing I have to start with actually is that, did I put this off? Okay. So one thing I had to mention today that after doing 24, after doing different feature films and
something and some way of associating back with architecture in one way or the other, and Rosevilla was the project.
And of course, here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. A huge round of applause for this lovely moment that goes down in history. And here you are, the brochure for Rosevilla. Thank you so much to all our dear guests. Please give them a huge round of applause. Of course, that was an exciting moment. And now we move on to our third guest of honor here today on our dais. We want a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, friends. It's great to be here, and thank you so much, all of you all. Namaste, Shivaji. It's always a pleasure to meet your family. And, I don't know, I get very emotional when I meet all of you all. And somewhere, I think there is some connect with you all. And hopefully the connect will remain all my life till I breathe my last. This is what I always feel, and I'm going to say it again and again whenever I meet. Ajinkya, I love you, you know that. And Abhinay also, I love you the most. So, to be honest with you, I know Abhinay since quite a few years. We've been working together, and more than the professional relationship, we've become almost like family. But still, knowing him so well, knowing the family so well, but it came as a big surprise that he's an architect. So it came as I was pleasantly surprised, and I said, you never told me that you're an architect. He said, no, sir, I've been an architect, and that's the basic. I started after I finished my studies, I learned architecture, and so I was quite taken aback by that, and then given into ad films and television, and so I said that's great. And then he mentioned that I'm doing some this project, and so that also came as a surprise. Then he explained to me what it was, and of course he thinks that I've done it very simply and very happily, but I'm a businessman. Nobody takes me seriously. Even my family doesn't take me seriously. They feel I'm too innocent and I'm too naive and all, and I don't know how to do business and all. But see, I'm quite sharp that way. So it's not that I've said it very instinctively that I want to be part of it, but somewhere it's my mind working, and this is going to be really big, and this is going to become a gold mine. And honestly, the best thing about Abhinay is he still doesn't know how good he is, and which is his greatness. As a filmmaker, as a human being, as a person, his organization. Matter of fact, I was telling him in the morning also, I said, Abhinay, I think I'm more ambitious about you than what you are about yourself. Like for example, whenever I've been going to that part of the world, which is New York and Los Angeles, where all the international films are made, and whenever any executive or studio head asks me, I said, who's the director you think can come here and make an international film? And I always mention Anil. I said, in India, if there's any director or any filmmaker who has the aesthetics and the capability and understanding of world cinema, and whatever he does is so classy and so aesthetically good, he's the only person. And I always tell him, and he still doesn't believe it. I don't know why. But it's a fact. So when he mentioned to me about this, I said, blindly, I said, done. I said, I have to have a place over here, a home away from home, because I always, because, everybody's, because how Bombay has become, how Mumbai has become, and the kind of work pressures we have, and the pollution, and you need, but obviously it's a land of opportunity, it's a city of opportunity, and you go anywhere in the world when you want to come back to Bombay, but still you want to be away from Bombay. So Mumbai, I said, what can be better than this, and then he introduced me to Santosh, and I met Santosh also, and I saw the way both of them, they were friends first, and then they're doing this together. So I said, I want to be a small part of it. So I would, if I can give me something, good stuff. So I saw this place and I saw this photographs. I said, let me buy my first ever, home away from home, and which is here in Rosevilla, and so I'm very proud to be, the owner, one of the first owners over here, and I'm looking forward to it, to going and spending my time, because it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful lake, the greenery, and of course, if I have to rejuvenate myself, and for my family, for my children, and Like for example, now Sonam's not been well since quite a few days, and I think it's because of the entire, the environment which is